So I just wanted to fix a little technical difficulty I was having, but it appears that it might be over. And if it's still going on, then I'll call you later, girl. Because my patience for like everything in recent years, in recent time, is just it's just not there like it used to be. Okay, we in there. We in there. And you can support me with a star or whatever. So go on and drop, go on and buy a star or two. I mean, why not? Hi, Alicia. Hi, Natasha. Hi, Lisa, if you're in here. Hi, Nehemiah. What are we talking about today? Let's see. I want to I know we should already know what we talking about, but we do things a little disheveled over here. Things aren't really things aren't really starched and pressed over here. We just kind of like we just kind of go with the flow. Hi Jay. We just kind of go with the flow, you know what I mean? Um Somebody go around there and check on Jada because they done found a man that had a connection to the Tupac Shakur murder. I think that was what 26, 27 years ago. So they done got a man. Um yes, Jay said, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. That was by Tony Braxton. So you didn't ask for it, but you got it anyway. Um, there's a man in custody for in connection to the Tupac murder. We love that. So, but we also need to go over there and check on Jada and get Will some therapy because I know Will, Jada over there going through it, but Will over there going through it too. Maybe even a little worse than Jada. That look, I don't know. Pray for Jada. Drop those prayer hands in the comment for Jada. Prayers for Jada. I know that this is a moment of vindication for her. Um, it's got to feel satisfactory. I'm also going to need you guys to hit that like button. I need, I know Tupac has to be some sort of combination, a hybrid between relieved and jealous. So, and DK Harris went on and dropped the prayer hands in the comment. I know that's right. I'll call in a welfare check. Will probably in another country, right? Will got that news, and he hopped on the first flight to get right on out of America, baby. Because I would leave the country too. I'm like, I'm not finna sit up here and deal with this. I'm gonna let these kids deal with it. Don't everybody still live together? Don't they all still stay in the same house or something like that? I think they do. They a little different over there. But yeah, Will might leave and go to another country and never come back. But that's what y'all get. Them newfangled ass relationships. That it could go one of two ways, baby. It could go one of two ways. Um, the ones that I'm familiar with, that I have seen, didn't really work out. But some people, that open poly life, it works for them. I mean, Will and Jada been together for like 40 years, so maybe it do work. Who? Okay, girl. Let's see what else is going on. Everybody is lusting after BB Winans. And I want to know since when. When BB Winans, I guess he showed up to a Tubi movie premiere or something, looking like Peter Thomas with a little sprig of hair on the top, and everybody going nuts. And I'm like, well, when did that happen? Am I lusting after him? No, baby, not at all. Absolutely not. Not for me. But it was y'all, and the people, the internet was in the comments really, going up. I guess, a white beard and a little piece of hair. I mean, I will say the snow white hair on the dark skin it's a nice, contrast. I think that's what's striking. And then he has on the black and white. So, it was a look. He was giving a look, but I don't know where the lust came from all of a sudden. Yeah, he got a little piece of gray, a little sprig of gray on the top. I don't know if it's like a mohawk, but it's like just on the top, and in the sides and the back is bald. So, yeah, hi Joel. Yeah, they can have them. But I the Ron Isley glow up. Yes, that's what it is. He looked like a provider, don't he? He looked like, it's a 25 to 33-year-old woman out there somewhere that he don't play about. But then some of the saints and the ain'ts was saying that, the ladies is wasting their time lusting after him. I don't know nothing about that. Hi Renisha. I'm not really tied into the gospel world like that, but when I was, that did seem to be a reoccurring theme. If you're reading between the lines of what I'm saying, um, if you want to meet a real freak, like a real gutter butt, bottom barrel, lick the soles of your feet, suck the lint out your belly button ass freak, you go to church and get that. That's where they at. They not on the street. They not in the club. They not at the bar. They not on the dating apps. They in the church house. That's where you gonna find the real bust down hoes. It's church. And the more strict and staunch the denomination, the higher the freak level. So it's like, let's say, you just go to like a non-denominational situation. They're in there. Oh, they're in there. But when you go like Pentecostal, apostolic, that's when you're in like orgy territory. So if you're in that, um, if you're looking for that, if you're looking to get spit roasted, gang banged, torn apart and blown out, you go down to the church house. Hi Ashley. Yes. So look, the people in the comments know what it is. The people in the comments know what it is. And then, we grow up thinking that oh yeah, you go to church. Church is, your family, your community. That's the horse. I'm sorry. That was my experience. And I went to, it wasn't like one church, it was like several. I was just like, maybe it's the city. Is it the city or is it just the thing? That was my experience. That was my ancestors' experience. So it wasn't just me. The choir directors, a fool, the drummers. Um, I tried to do the church thing. I went to a couple choir rehearsals and they damn near bust me down in the pulpit. I had to get on out of there. I had to like damn near run, like a physical run. I was a lot younger, and my features were a lot even more softer. So I couldn't help it, but I did look feminine. I wasn't aiming for that. That's just how the Lord had made me at the time. And yeah, I guess that was like really like a turn on for them. I was like sugar to them. I had to get out of there. I haven't been back since. How did we get here? And let's talk about something less than Nene Leakes. Damn. Was that shade? I'm sorry. This is not rehearsed. And I did not mean that Let's start over. Let's talk about something less heavy. Nene Ivory, you gonna get it today. I be bypassing it, but we talk about Nene today. And Nene was on the Bethany Frankel podcast being exploited for clicks and views. Bethany didn't do her research on Nene. Nene didn't do her research on her. It was just, two women trying to get a moment. I don't understand why Nene doesn't start her own podcast, because literally anyone could start a podcast about anything at any time and put it out there. I don't know why she doesn't. Hi, Nisha. Hey, Ashley. I don't know why Nene don't just start her own podcast and make some money that way, because clearly the money is kind of running low. There was a tweet going around. Bethany was, it was back in the day. It was like 2009, like back when Twitter was like, a baby. And she had said, "Oh, I'm excited to watch Real Housewives in the Hood tonight. I wonder will Sheree bust the cap in Kim's ass." She said that. I'll post it later. I I have it. I got a lot of stuff that people forgot, that people, but hey, people grow, people evolve. Maybe she went to therapy. Maybe she had some roundtable discussions with some professors of, African American studies, and they really kind of like gathered her and got her together and helped her realize that that kind of language is harmful, because we know that white women are out here doing the work. So anyways, Nene basically gave us the same thing she been given. Backstory. I used to be a stripper. I was from Athens, but I was born in New York. Oh, I love Greg. R.I.P. to Greg. I thought Kim was interesting. She wore wigs that looked like wigs, and she was smoking on the treadmill at the gym. Nene, you also wore wigs that look like wigs. You just got your wig game together like earlier this year. Just got it together. So, I don't know. You just got their hair together. But she said that was what she said. Her and Kim weren't really cool, but she thought that Kim was very interesting. And that was part of why she was like recommending her for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because the producers didn't want, any white people in the cast. They wanted it to be an all black ensemble, blah, blah, blah. We've heard it before. Then she said that, I think this was new. The only new thing that came out of this interview was that she was like, production wanted me to go against Candy, and I didn't want to do that. But it's like, you might as well have did it for a coin, because now you out here going against Candy for free, looking a fool, while Candy's getting your check. It's all such a mess. It's such a mess. I never thought I'd see a day where, Nene would be an easy read, because she was, always like the empress of reads, off the cuff reads. And then, to become a read yourself, it's like, girl, the mighty has fallen. She said that, she was trying to be an actress, and, then it came true, and then it went away again. I don't know. Nene, do a podcast or something, start a Patreon, call Lemuel Pepper. What's that man name at Zeus? Try to get on Now That's TV. You know, the girls over on Now That's TV, you know, they some thumpers. They got them thumpers over there on Now That's TV, but maybe you can go over there and host a little something. You know, maybe you could host a reunion or something. But you know, maybe the girls will respect you. I don't know, but with you being an OG of reality television, but them some little girls over there, they probably won't even know who you are. But you need to do something other than, you know, get on here and talk about how disgruntled you are with Bravo. Girl, we are tired. Aren't you tired? You're so much better than this. Like, but at the same time, I don't want to discredit her experience if she was traumatized or hurt or, you know, any type of thing. She does have the right to tell her story. I just feel like she omits certain details. Um, she doesn't keep it. You know, there's a lot of truth in what she says, but it's a lot of omission of truth. Also, it's a lot of delusion. It's a lot of narcissism, gaslighting, deflecting. So it's like, yes, you know, there is validity to a lot of the things that she says. And then on the other hand, it's like, this is bullshit. We don't want to hear it, you know? Um, so I don't know. Did you guys watch the podcast? I did not. I watched a couple of my favorite online personalities review it, and I'm reviewing their review because I didn't feel like listening to that again. I just listened to 3 hours of her tell, you know, her story to Carlos King. I just, I don't know. I'm looking for, you know, something else. I feel like, you know, she can definitely do something else. She still, you know, she still gets talked about. She still gets clicks, views. People still talk about her. You know, I feel like, you know, the auntie crowd will definitely, you know, still support her. The rich bougie auntie, you know, is still, you know, the rich middle upper class, you know, auntie that came up watching that show. They'll still support. You know, I do think that she probably would benefit from starting a Patreon. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. But I don't know. You know, she always talks about the opportunities that were taken from her. That actually sucks because you know, the Wendy Williams thing with her about to have a talk show. Yeah, but she could start a podcast and she could do that on her own, and that could be that on that. Let's see what else is going on. Ice Spice did an interview with Variety magazine, and she said a lot of girls act like they're girls, but then they're really B words behind the scene. Um, I feel like Twitter in particular wants that to be shade towards Lotto. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if it's, you know, battle of the light skins. Maybe they could, you know, in a few years they can go on over there to Potomac and, you know, battle it out on the Real Housewives of Potomac. But if Lotto and Ice Spice were beefing, that would definitely be a beef that would make me yawn. Um, I just want to know. Uh, I don't know. Damn. Yeah. So, do you agree with that? That there's a lot of girls in the industry that pretend like they're girls, but they're really not. She said that the men be haters too, and that the men watch her and the girls, and they be compete with the girls. Instantly, I thought of Drake because Drake is the number one rapper right now, and you know, you know, everybody's competition to him, male and female. So I instantly, you know, you would think that I would have thought of Nicki, but I thought of Drake. I thought of Drake. Drake is definitely in his sassy era. If there's going to be any type of male beef in the rap game, it's definitely Drake is going to have something to do with it. You don't hear about a Kendrick or a J. Cole or anything like that beefing or arguing or subbing anyone. It's Drake and the girls, not the Buttercream Beauty. Yes, we called him the Butterscotch Baddie, baby. The French Vanilla Vixen. We gotta, oh, we gotta do the Butter Pecan Buttercup. Um, let's see. I need something soft to describe him. Something soft and smooth, velvety. The Velvety Vixen. Um, the Red Velvet Vixen. We'll go with that. I just realized what I threw on. I threw on this is my old Home Depot hoodie. I used to work there a long time ago. Quick story. Oh, yes, the cashmere cutie. um, yes, so you talk about how I pat on my chest. Well, we was just talking about Ice Spice. You know, she always be like doing that thing. You know what she be doing, so you got to do that. You said French Vanilla Vixen is your fave. Yes. So my Home Depot hoodie. I used to work there a long time ago, and I just realized like it was a cool little gig. It was real quick, part time, in and out. You know, they was paying me, um, and I was doing my thing, and then I was doing my little thing in my department, and then I see like this older man walk towards me, like this little, like real petite, like older short man, and I'm like, the energy felt familiar, but he didn't look this like anybody I knew. So then he got close up, and I'm like, oh, it was somebody I used to talk to like way back in the day, like way back, and things did not end well at all. All that I'm gonna have to do that story on a different platform. I can't do it on here. But how that ended was wild. Um, but he was like, "Oh, hey, I didn't know you worked here." I was like, "Yeah, I just started not that long ago. It's just something to do to keep my mind off stuff because I had a lot of stuff going on during that time, and I needed something to keep my mind busy. So I had took on another little part-time gig on top of the blogging and the, my day job." And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know you were working here." I'm like, "Yeah, I just started not that long ago." He was like, "Oh, well, now that I know that, I'll stop in more to come and see you." I said, "Oh, okay." I quit that night. I quit that night. I took that hoodie off on the sales floor. I took this motherfucker off on the sales floor, got in my car, and I did not go back. You're not finna traumatize and stalk me. We are not gonna repeat the 2000s. Absolutely not. I quit. They was like, Montreal, you sure? I was like, I'm positive. They was like, "What happened? Why did you quit? We love you. We you're a good worker. We thought you liked it here. I do like it here, but absolutely not. No." I left immediately on the run. Yes, Ashley, on the run. I took this motherfucker off on the sales floor. I said, I waited. I watched him check out, and when he left, I got out of there, baby. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah. So, and it's crazy because like I typically like my exes, like I typically end up being friends with them, like good friends. And that was one that I tried it with, and we were good friends for a little minute. We had a little era of a good, platonic friendship. And then he the man is a menace. He's a menace. And I could not have my good name associated with the things that he was out here doing. Absolutely not. Sorry. I was definitely a runner and a track star that night, baby. And y'all know how I feel about men who menace. So I was out of there. I think I'm something like a feminist, or can a man be a feminist? Because I really do prefer the female race over the male one. I really do. I just prefer to be around women. I prefer to talk with them. I prefer fellowship with women. It just don't be working out. Like, there's a couple select guys that are cool, and then the rest is just like I'm good. Like I'm good. That's where I am. He must have been an Aries. No, it was a Capricorn. I I haven't had a good run with those. For if the signs of the zodiac mean anything, I have not had a good experience with that. Um, and then I was like, well maybe this zodiac thing is true, and let me try to date someone who's my sign, and then that just was two people trying to out victim each other. So I was like, that's not gonna work either. It's not working out. Oh Lord, I just need to do something completely different. Like something like off the wall. Maybe I need to like get me a little pen pal from another country, and then we just communicate like that. Because I don't want nobody up on me in my space like that. What did Whoopi Goldberg say? She don't want no man because she don't like nobody up in her house. That's like company is cool, but after a certain amount of time, I'll be like, when you leaving, friend? Hmm? You when you going home? You don't want to go home? You got a home of your own. It's nice. I've been there. Go there. You'll like it. And I love that for you. But yeah, that's just how I am. If I get remarried, I only want to see him 3 days out the week. Monique, there you go. Girl, we on the same page. Girl, Monique, let's Monique, me and you, like, let's just go on and jump the broom. And then yeah, look, I just come around 3 days a week. I cook, I clean, I always smell good. Um, yeah, like um, let's just go on it. Let's just do it. Monique and Monty. Look, yup, we go on vacations. We make everybody mad with our fashions. Ooh, we could do our we could start a TikTok, and we have on like the male and female version of each other's outfits. We'll kill them dead. I just come around every you know, it'd be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday 1 week. It'd be Friday, Saturday, Sunday the next. Boom. We already got it worked out. And everybody will be in the comments like, I wonder, do she know? And then she'll hop down in the comments like, and do. Oh man, this is a goofy ass platform. No work ever really gets accomplished here. I'm so nothing ever really gets no work gets accomplished here. I hate that for us. But y'all be rocking with me and hanging in there. And I love y'all for that. Um let's see, I gotta go over to my friend's house. She needs some help painting her cabinets. She doing a little do-it-yourself, a little DIY project. And I said I was gonna go over there and help her, and we was gonna smoke hookah and sip on some wine. That actually sounds fun. I'm gonna make my way on over there. She live right down the street. Okay, y'all. So oh, speaking of thick ass, fine ass, lion ass scissors, she was in the news this week for okay, so it's this girl that got like 250 Instagram followers. And she had posted this meme that was going around. I guess it's like the kids is passing it around because I didn't think nothing of it. All it said in big bold letters was Scissor Lane. That's what it said. And she had shared it. SZA got in that girl's DM. She dropped down in the comments And she wrote that girl a whole dissertation essay with the thesis statement in that girl comments. And the girl was just like, whoa, like I was just sharing something that was a joke. No, literally 250 Instagram followers. Like it's under 300. SZA got in this girl comment. She wasn't cussing her out and calling her names, but she was just like going on and on and on about how offensive it was. And the girl was like, wow, I'm really sorry. Like, I actually love you. I just went to your show. I love your music. Like, I wasn't expecting this reaction from someone who has 17 million Instagram followers. How did you see my one little comment in my little bubble? And she was like, oh, you tagged me because you knew I would see it. And the girl was like, how did I think you would see it if you have 17 million followers and I have 200? Like, I definitely wasn't thinking of you seeing me. And so, yeah, the SZA was on that girl ass. And I'm just like, you know what? It's crazy how people, give all this energy and devotion to the negativity, and then the positivity gets nothing. Like, can you imagine the positive, loving messages that SZA gets, by the hundreds of thousands daily? But that one little comment from that minuscule platform got her attention to that level. That's crazy. And it's like that, it's like that almost with anybody. I had to fight that for a long time because, like the whole negativity thing, a big, the number one person I think of with this is Cardi B. Cardi B. Cardi B, you'll get in the comments, yes, queen, eat, slay, love you, love your music, love everything you do, baby, so cute, love love you and your husband, congratulations on your success, nothing. Somebody get in the comment, I don't like her, the lace on your wig is lifted. Meet me outside, bitch. It's like, wow, whoa, how did we get here? So that was definitely something I had to deal with at the beginning. Um, you know, uh, with negativity, like I pay attention to the positivity, and then the negativity gets put on the back burner. Ashley says, "Our dear sister, our dear sister SZA definitely exhibits imposter syndrome, and she is still dealing with herself. She felt convicted. Damn, true. Like, okay, baby, she done went and got her consciousness put into another vessel, and she's still dealing with, bouts of, insecurity, I believe. Because it's like, somebody posted SZA lame. I'm like, okay, that's lame. Like, what are you talking about? I got the number one album of the year. And it came out last year. So, I'm the Billboard Artist of the Year. And they crowned me that at the beginning of the year. My album had just came out. And I was the Artist of the Year for the whole 2023. Like, I wouldn't give a I would not care. I would not care, baby. Absolutely not. You could not move me. But hey, that just goes to show. People got to learn to stop, pay the negativity dust and then, lift up the positive. In the comments, when I see people, going out of their way to be negative, what I'll do, and this will really make them mad because they're already mad. So it's like, what are you going to do? Get more mad? Like, so I just, make them more mad. So what you do, you have a comment section and someone exhibits negativity and then everybody else is positive, and then it's like them one or two people that, what you do is you go around and you heart all the positive stuff and comment under everybody else's post, and then you just leave theirs there. It seems like nothing, but it burns them up inside. They're dying inside. Works every time. It works every single time. It'll never not work. So just try that. If you ever deal with that, if you ever experience that, just try that. It'll burn them up. And you'll be exhibiting genuine positivity, the whole time by showing people that love you, that showing people that love you that you love them back. And it'll eat them up like, girl. It's basically saying, girl, fuck you, without saying it. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna hop on up out of here. I gotta run, and then I gotta go by my friend's place because I'm not trying to be doing DIY projects all night. I do want to come home and chill. Marlena said, can we talk about Krishan? Do we have to? I'm really trying to leave her in 2023. And like I'm really trying. I'm gonna try to make a resolution to not talk about her in 2024. Crystal said Trina rap. Okay, so we're gonna do a Trina rap. Oh, I've reset the Offset interview. Yeah, so I did love the way he handled whoever that girl is. I don't know her name to reference her, and I'm not being shady. I don't know her name. I just seen her. Saw her have an interaction with Drake, and then I saw her have an interaction with Offset where he basically said, I had to look you up on TikTok because you weren't on Google. You're not at Google yet. She was trying to act like she didn't know who he was. And he basically was like, no, baby, we don't know you. You know me. Trying to say my team reached out to you. I'm like, okay, so not only, like how professional is that for you not to know anything about your guests, for you to not do any homework, for you not to listen to a song or scroll down an Instagram or, like why would you put yourself in that awkward situation? So I guess she has like a kink or a fetish for being read down by rich Black rappers. She probably wants them. I think she has like an embarrassment kink or a fetish. It's a real thing. Look it up. I think she has a taste of that. And I think she likes it to come from like tall, urbanized Black men. It was supposed to be satire. I think that it gets, yeah, I got that that's like her thing, but everybody don't play the same. Everybody don't play the same. So you got to kind of watch that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm going to head on out of here, give you guys a Trina rap. For those of you who are new here, a Trina rap is something that, real ABC, 1, 2, 3, ain't nan one of you hoes fucking with me. Queen of Miami, Diamond Princess. She doesn't really, the bars don't ever really bar. So let's see. I'm just do something. I want to do. Okay, we talked about feminism earlier. I'm going to do something that's like empowering. We talked about self-esteem. So something that boosts self-esteem, So, but in a Trina rap. So let's see if we can do that. That should be pretty easy. Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay, here we go. I'm looking in the mirror and what do I see? A big fat ass staring back at me. See, that's so empowering. That is so powerful. I am moved. I'm going to write that down. You know what? I'm going to get in a recording studio. I'm going to record that. That is empowerment at its peak. And I hope that empowered some of you out there in the comments because, we all need that little extra boost. Every now and then, because some days, you look in the mirror and you're not really feeling it, but, This is a goofy ass platform, dog. What really be going on here? A whole lot of nothing. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna hop on out of here. Love y'all. I will talk to y'all on Wednesday, if not soon. Oh, wait. I don't think I will be talking to you on Wednesday. I'm going on vacation and I won't be in the country. So you might not see me this week in live form. So if I do a video, it'll be pre-recorded because I'm not bringing the laptop and taking the laptop out and all that. So hit that like button on the way out, and I will talk to you guys.